Welcome in. It is the local and community issues and answers right here with Jonathan Lawson. So thankful to have in the studio with us today Miss Jody Quillen. She's from Christian Care Community. Jody, welcome back in.
Well, thank you for having me back again, Jonathan. It's great to be here.
And we're going to touch on what you do and how that you help people. Tell us, give us the basics about Christian Care Community.
Okay, I will most certainly do that. Let me tell you about Christian Care Communities. We are Kentucky's largest faith-based nonprofit provider of services for older adults.
Okay.
We were founded in 1884 in Louisville, and that is where we are headquartered. We have got campuses and provide services statewide. Of course, today we're going to talk about our campus here in Corbin.
Okay.
We are the oldest outreach ministry of the Disciples of Christ and the Christian Church.
Oh, that's wonderful.
So, here in Corbin, we offer independent living at Chapel House, Friendship House, and our garden homes.
Wonderful.
And then at Christian Health Center, we offer long-term care and short-term physical rehabilitation in our transitional care unit.
That is so wonderful. So you're reaching out to a lot of older people and helping a lot of people. What are ways that these people can get involved in this?
Okay, well, let me tell you a little bit about our transitional care unit, which is our short-term rehabilitation unit.
Okay.
Transitional care at Christian Health Center is designed to bridge the gap between hospital and home. If a patient has had an unexpected illness or an injury or even maybe an elective procedure, they've had a knee replacement and they need some extended recuperation and some extended therapy before they're able to go back home and live independently.
Right.
Our transitional care unit, our short-term rehab unit, provides a place where those patients can come for a short stay. They can engage in occupational therapy, physical therapy, and speech therapy. We also provide, of course, 24-hour-a-day, 7-day-a-week nursing care, and it's just a great option for patients to have a place to come where they can get better and get back home as quickly as possible so they can live independently again.
Exactly. You know, I was even on the phone here last night. There was a little older woman called, and she said she just got out of the hospital. She fell and broke her hip, and now she's in need of help like that.
Right, and that's exactly the type of patients that we are trying to help. It is really just, as I said, a great option for a patient to come to get better. It's not designed to be a place where they would live permanently.
Right.
We do, of course, offer long-term care at the Christian Health Center, but our rehab unit is just designed to be a short-stay unit. Some patients stay a few weeks, some people stay a few months. It just depends on how quickly they're able to progress, depending on how sick or how hurt they had been. And then they get back home and get back to their daily activities.
Wonderful. Now, in the rehab unit, you have people on standby, staff on standby, doctors and nurses, and people that's really going to help these people.
Oh, we do. We've got, of course, a full-time licensed nurse on duty, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We've got full-time nursing staff. We also have full-time occupational therapists, physical therapists, and speech therapists. And we have a new state-of-the-art therapy gym.
Oh, that's wonderful.
The therapists are able to tailor-make a therapy plan for each individual person. They are able to progress at their own rate. They're not expected to do a certain amount of therapy each time they go to therapy. They can progress at their own speed of recovery.
Right.
And I'm sure lots of people know exactly what each discipline of therapy addresses, but for those who don't, let me just tell you that physical therapy, those therapists address functional issues with physical rehabilitation. Those can be things like endurance, strength, and balance. They can help people walk safely again. Occupational therapists address activity of daily living issues.
Right.
Things like eating, bathing, dressing. They can also address fine motor skills and all the things that people would need to maybe get better at before they can go back home and live independently. Speech therapists address not just eating and swallowing problems, but they can also address hearing and language problems. They can even work with some cognitive issues. Maybe a patient's had a stroke and they've had some short-term memory loss. Speech therapists are able to kind of address those issues and help to improve that function.
That is so wonderful. Now that we're into this deep discussion here, let the people know exactly where you're all located at here in Corbin.
Okay, our Corbin campus is off of Master Street. The actual physical address is 116 South Commonwealth Avenue. We're very close to the Trademark Shopping Center.
Okay.
And again, we've got our entire campus there. We've got the independent living apartments and the Village Garden homes, and the health center is also on the campus.
What is the hours of operation, like, times starting and ending?
Okay, well, we're 24 hours a day.
24 hours?
Our facility, as I said, we've got full-time licensed nurses on duty around the clock.